The tension in 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 7 has been simmering for weeks, but Part 2 promises something far more explosive. The preview alone feels heavy, emotional, and almost painful to watch. At the center of it all is Jenny, sitting quietly yet visibly overwhelmed, finally admitting what fans have feared all along. She may have reached her breaking point. For a woman who crossed oceans, cultures, and countless obstacles for love, this moment feels less like a sudden collapse and more like the weight of years crashing down all at once. A love story built on sacrifice. Jenny's journey has never been easy. From the very beginning, her relationship has required compromise at a level few people could tolerate. She uprooted her life, left behind familiarity, and stepped into a world where she constantly had to prove her worth, not just to her partner, but to an entire culture that never fully embraced her. Season after season, Jenny chose patience. She chose understanding. She chose love, even when love asked too much. But patience, no matter how deep, is not endless. The quiet pain behind the smile. What makes the Season 7 Part 2 teaser so haunting isn't raised voices or dramatic exits. It's Jenny's calm, exhausted honesty. Her eyes tell a story long before the words come out. She looks like someone who has fought hard to stay hopeful, but is finally running out of emotional oxygen. When Jenny talks about reaching her breaking point, it doesn't sound impulsive. It sounds deliberate, thoughtful. Like someone who has replayed the same arguments, the same disappointments, the same promises over and over in her head. And that's what makes it hurt. When love starts to feel like survival. One of the most painful realities teased in Part 2 is the idea that Jenny's marriage no longer feels like a partnership. It feels like endurance. Instead of building a future together, she seems stuck defending her right to exist comfortably within the relationship. There's a subtle shift in her language. She no longer talks about fixing things. She talks about how much she can take. That shift says everything. Cultural pressure versus emotional needs. Season 7 has done a powerful job showing how cultural expectations can slowly suffocate a relationship. Jenny's struggles aren't just about disagreements with her husband. They are about constantly feeling secondary. Secondary to family expectations, secondary to tradition, secondary to other people's opinions. In Part 2, it becomes clear that the pressure hasn't eased, it's intensified. Jenny isn't asking for perfection, she's asking to feel chosen. The cost of always compromising. For years, Jenny has been the one bending, the one adapting, the one waiting. And while compromise is essential in any relationship, the teaser suggests a painful truth. When only one person keeps giving, love can turn into resentment. Her breaking point doesn't come from one argument or one incident. It comes from the accumulation of emotional neglect, from feeling unheard, from wondering if love should feel this lonely. A moment of brutal self-awareness. Perhaps the most powerful part of the tease is Jenny's self-awareness. She isn't lashing out. She isn't playing the victim. She's reflecting. She questions whether staying has cost her pieces of herself. She wonders if fighting so hard to make it work has slowly erased her own happiness. That level of honesty is rare and heartbreaking. This isn't about drama for TV anymore. This is about a woman standing at a crossroads, forced to choose between loyalty to a marriage and loyalty to herself. Fans feel the shift. Longtime viewers can sense it. Something has changed. Jenny doesn't sound defeated. She sounds resolved. Even if she hasn't made a final decision yet, her energy suggests she's finally considering the one option she's avoided for years. Walking away. That possibility hangs heavily over Part 2. Not as a threat, but as a necessary question. How much should love require you to lose? What Part 2 really teases. While the show never gives everything away, the teaser makes one thing clear. This isn't just another rough patch. This is a reckoning. Will Jenny demand real change? Will her husband finally step up in ways that matter? Or will love, no matter how deep, no longer be enough? Season 7 Part 2 isn't teasing chaos, it's teasing clarity, and clarity can be far more disruptive than any argument. A story bigger than one marriage. Jenny's storyline resonates because it reflects something universal. Many viewers see themselves in her, staying too long, hoping things will improve, sacrificing comfort for commitment. Her breaking point isn't weakness, it's the moment when survival gives way to self-respect. And whatever decision Jenny makes next, it's clear she's no longer willing to disappear inside a relationship just to keep it alive. The emotional heart of Season 7. As 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way moves deeper into Part 2, Jenny's journey may become its emotional core, not because of explosive fights, but because of the quiet bravery it takes to admit, I can't do this anymore. Whether this marriage survives or not, Jenny has already crossed an important line, the one where her own happiness finally matters. And that may be the most powerful twist of the season.